Good morning, everyone. This is Shakibi. First of all, bit of a sorry. Started um 10 minutes late because I had some issues going on with OBS. Seems like they have trouble connecting to my Twitch accounts, so I'll have to restart one time and then update, and then I have to restart again. My laptop, I mean. So that means that some of the audio filter is once again messed up, and I have to redo some, but not all. So okay. Hopefully the stream is okay, and hopefully my mic sound is great. Okay. Okay, last time we are actually inside the castle already. Yeah, we're gonna leave Zin here, and we will be the one to find the inside informer, which is gonna be the headmaid. Oh, yeah, we thought about her coming to this royal dinner, and yeah, she actually did. Mayor, this is Mayor Maybell, and Lila, Joshua, Estelle, and here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here to Mayor? Hey, wait, you were waiting for us? How do you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Claus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won a championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet in the castle. If I'd known, I would have concealed my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm typing, trying to be polite. Ha ha ha, don't worry, I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the queen has no time to waste at the banquet. But with everything else going on, what is Duke Duran thinking? That captain was so stubborn about inviting me too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dare not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from the Heckin Gate? The general is unavailable. It's the longest message I've been able to wring from them, okay? It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at this banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this? Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcements of no small importance, but as it is, this feels like the dude has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. Exactly. Sounds about right. But there might still be some kind of official announcements, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of the night, the Grand Chef here is the best in all the kingdom. Oh, I'm worried about the food now. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respect to Her Majesty, and return to the boss airport haste. My mistress has been looking forward for seeing you again. Please come visit her in Bose again sometime soon. Hopefully we can. Duke Dylan is such a nuisance. When the Duke came to Bose before, he acted like a spoiled child. I received so many complaints from citizens. He angered. So far, she doesn't really do a problem with the citizens in this city specifically. Like what he did in Bose, because in Bose he's just effing around, you know. But in this city he seems pretty serious. Mayor Claus, Joshua, Estelle, you made it. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins, you were invited to the banquet as well, sir? I just arrived today via airship from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Hey, thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect and labor. It's only fitting he be given a seat in this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of state. And that sounds big. So all of these guys have been invited here tonight? No, I say only about Halls. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business, and Mayor Delmore of Rouen was arrested in a nasty affair. And Professor Russell, he is a bit too entrenched in too many unknown right now. We don't know how true all this talk is about. Is of the royal guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist or organizations? Yeah, it's all Hawk. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunham stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well. But it's the same story. Princess Claudia's the Queen Granddaughters, right? Does she live here in the castle? No. It's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere, but I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here then? I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance. Oh yeah, were you able to meet with Chloe? I heard you made some kind of promise to meet at the capital, but I wasn't sure if you actually done so. No, even the guild has yet to hear from her. But she should be at the capital by now, no? She should be, yeah. Still though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped by to check on the orphanage before setting off from the capital, but even so. Why are we convinced ourselves that she's okay? Honestly, why would we be holding a banquet now under these circumstances? Can't fathom why the Duke would allow this. It's in poor taste, at the least. It could be that it is not his decision, right? It's basically just being manipulated. A man of his caliber. Oh, is this supposed to be the room for the mayor of Rouen? Right? I don't remember his name, but the one with the scandalous. Well, he's basically trying to kill us and screw the whole city. Right? Was it Zeiss? Was it Rouen? Sorry, I don't remember. So go here maybe. We're still trying to find his chef. Libra, what are these people at the intelligence divisions up to, taking important documents without official permissions? Oh. Are we supposed to report this? We don't have anyone to report to because they basically are in the control right now. This is bad. So where is the kitchen? This is my room, right? Okay. I guess we have to come out of here. Check this one, two. Going down. Okay, let's see. This is the throne room, right? Let me see there. Okay. Okay. Is this normal? A guest room is right besides the throne room. Should the throne room be like a slightly more upstairs? Maybe I don't. I'm a little bit concerned here. Okay, here in another room. You can check some more. Is there even a way to go up? Wow. It's a dead city. Oh, hello there. Oh, Chief, Factory Chief Murdoch. Estelle, Joshua. Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With admirer class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say I never expected you to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in Gransel Castle. Cassius kids to bone you are. It took more than our upbringing to get here. Lots of people help along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the intelligence division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about the Liston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run too, okay. Army hasn't found them yet, that's good. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't gonna be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't, but don't you worry because we've totally got that covered. We will get the Professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. Okay. And the intelligence divisions has eyes everywhere. They have ears in the wall. We'll have to be more subtle in our movements. Careful, guys. Watch your wall. Okay. Another one big empty room. Oh, this is the kitchen. Okay, hold on. Let's go up. Wow. Pretty. Oh wow, check that out. This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here. And it overlooks the town too. Must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. Waddle and looking. Hello Clover, Meowdy. Thank you for the look. Hope you have a nice evening. Remember to eat all the meds. We've got a job to do. Okay, well, it's a great roof, but it's a dead empty roof. But I guess it's nighttime, right? At least put some lights on it, on all of the trees, maybe. Some decorations. This is castle. Not just normal buildings. I guess they don't want to stand out so much. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, basically nothing. Maybe treasure chest. Oh, this must be the royal keep. Who are you? Oh, shut up, Cloverface. There we go. I think Clover will be streaming on this day, right? Wednesday is their like day off. All right. Hi, you two. We are here as guests of the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. But for the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. Okay, at least the Majesty chamber is really secluded. It's really like in its own building. I was worried about the throne room, really close to guest room. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. I just thought it would be amazing if she were to even take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey. The princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you. Streaming on Thursday? Oh, okay. Thank you for the information. I mean, info. Also, Clover, thank you for the resub. You should, you should tell me, cause I didn't know, and I always forgot to say thank you. And CPs, I'll CPs. Ow. Okay. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? A woman's voice. Wait, why is she well? You have to make the alert pop, otherwise he doesn't know. Yeah. September, so I sub ahead. Mwahaha. That really helps a lot. Thank you. Very sneaky. Curve is very sneaky bean. We didn't know you were back already. Middle-aged woman. Why don't we call her Her Majesty something? Oh no. This is not her. This is maybe the head maid, I think. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. Yeah. And who are our guests? They are from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of Abrace's social standing would ever be invited here. Abrace's social standing? Such this courtesy. You would insult those who are personally invited to the royal castle? Take that. No, that's not what. Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that. Understood. Oh wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. I think she's called Hilda. We basically know the name. But madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I should have gone to the kitchen first and then go here. I am terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been hidden and as such, the royal keep and its surrounding are off limits. Also, hey JC, how's it going? Sorry, I wake up kinda late to be able to join your stream. How was Oma Musume Ran's going? If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until dinner party begins? Okay, alright. That's fine, will do as you ask. I apologize if you're trying to cause any trouble. Fine then, just don't let it happen again. A safe return to you. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I am the head maid of Gransa Castle, and I oversee all of the housekeeping duties. Aha, we had a feeling. Hmm? Okay, forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Okay, well, someone told us about you. Julia letter. I know this handwriting. You see? You also have our wrestler emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. Okay? We can discuss the matter further once we are there. Let's go. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty. You're mad? King Halo was being a B word. King Halo. Oh, you were doing King Halo Carrier and didn't win? Or like she ruined the run. I'm sorry that happens. Yeah, it happens a lot. The game is... The state of the game right now is that B plus and A is the only score that we can get if you don't max any of the SSR cards. That's state of the game right now. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try later, but no, it's not an issue, but those special ops men have had the royal keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke, the Colonel, and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in, which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? Can we just ask you to give the message? Yeah, Joshua said. She failed the run twice. Okay, I had a few King Halo run that I failed. I think the only thing that I can identify is that maybe some of mild and medium races are longer for someone that is supposed to be run in the sprint. So I thought maybe you don't have enough stamina and guts. And her being a late surgery doesn't help at all because late surgery need a lot of stamina. We could ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I really rather speak to her face to face. There are just too many particulars we don't know that we'll really need to discuss directly, like what Dick Dunan and Colonel Richard are after. Oh yeah, that's true. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Yeah, sure. Why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome. Understood, we'll be back then. I'll be waiting. We need Olivia here. Food prep is done, so I think we'll begin serving shortly. For now, it's probably best if you wait in your room. No, stuck in the room. Pre-cooking is done, so we'll be starting the banquet shortly. Please wait in your room. We will call you when the time comes. So probably the main story prom will be when we are inside our room. Sure, well, we'll be ready for dinner very, very soon. I'm very sorry for the wait. Okay, I see. I recognize this place. Hold on though. I didn't finish exploring yet. Revel, this is place to talk. Please come right in. For the drinks, we have anything you can think of, but be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Can I have a glass of milk, thanks? Intelligent division officers. Authorized personnel only. Shut up. Keep your distance unless you keep on... blah, blah, blah. Special ops. This is the maid chamber. What about this? Oh, wait, this is the maid chamber. Oh, this is the kitchen. The head chef is a real pro, specializing in imperial cuisine. Over 1,000 dishes of it, in fact, he's simply amazing. Oh, this. The main course is complete. So you have a turkey, bread. What about inside this stew, maybe? Once dinner is ready, we'll make sure everyone knows. And until then, your patience is greatly appreciated. Nom 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 nom. Oh, okay. This is just between you and me, but Sorella, he has enough servants, but he keeps trying to convince Mistress Hilda to hire one more. To no good end either, I'm sure. I just asked Dunan in the hall a moment ago. I hate how he just stares at people menacingly. Oh no, that's really trouble. Sounds really trouble. So rude. I know, right? May I help you? I'm sorry to be here, but I'm very busy right now preparing for the banquet. You know why all these guests are really here? Because the Duke got bored, that's why. The man makes so much work for me, I swear. My sympathy. Okay, so that's connected those. Kitchen, banquet room. I can enter here? Hello. With so few people, we can't possibly finish all this work. All the other officials were sent away on vacation by the Duke and forcibly removed from the castle. Are they going to pull out? I don't think the castle is safe. This is the administrative room. This is where most of the actual ruling of Libel takes place. Oh, politics. With Her Majesty, you will taking your orders from the Duke. So I guess we're waiting in our room. Is there any new dialogue maybe? I guess not. So this is archive, library, something. Yo, Zin, we're back. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know. Sorry, we got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all of the mayors. Huh? Well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Rollin. Plus, we have met the other mayors in the course of our travels. Oh, I see. I guess your work as braces has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. Okay. You two sure get around for junior braces? you might say that. Have you done any braces assignments since we came to Gransel? I guess it's not all the difference in other countries, right? Right, for a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim file and legal procedures at the embassy keep me too busy to get any actual work done though. So wait, if you're braces from the other country, it's pretty easy for you to get a job even if you move to another country in this world. Apparently. Because their branch, I guess, accept your badges no matter. They're just gonna give you the job. Seems like a pretty good business. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad. Normally that would be enough to handle most cases, I imagine. But with all of them concentrated in Gransol, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Ha ha ha, yeah, could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Skira back in Roland. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Skirazar, would you? You know her? She's our mentor, and she's been a close friend for ages. And I thought she's really old, 10 years older than us. No, she's just like a few years older. Oh, okay, makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvert. She was fortunate to have to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably that. Please pardon me, the table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Sure, I was getting bored with waiting and how. Alright, wanna go and eat fancy? Sure. That fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once. What's table manners? Shut up, Joshua. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates then? Plenty of knives and forks though. That's because it's formal, you know. Just talking the truth though. Where's food? Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with... so that's something I won't be able to pronounce. Devour? Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's all part of having good table manners. And here comes the anxiety attack. Haha, it's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who will be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? He needs chopstick. Oh, that's exactly what she said. I'm told that folks from the east usually eat with chopsticks. It's probably fine. He's been here for a while. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in the when in nibble, do as the liberalians do policy. Okay, solid policy. I'm not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and a fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. Haha, you flatter me. Oh boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think he's more being polite than a leech though. Anyway, his grace is really late. So that's for Duke. That's for the Queen, Alicia. Is she gonna be here even though? Is she even gonna be here though? Yeah. Indeed. So if the seat at head of the table is for the Duke, then who might the other one be? Oh no, never mind. That seat is Duke, the other one is don't know. It's probably oh my god, I forgot his name. The lieutenant? The freaking mastermind, the evil guy all along. I forgot his name. Indeed, perhaps it's intended for Princess Claudia. Oh, it's for Princess Claudia, okay. Never mind then, I'm wrong. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humble apologies for the long delay. Presenting his grade, the Duke. Ooh. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting, from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation. This guy, Richard, I thought that seat was for him. It's not lieutenant, it's colonel. Yeah. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. Boo! Sit on the floor! Dun, 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 dun. You've gotta be kidding. We are having dinner with him. It's exactly his seat. Oh my god, yeah. I suspect this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Is it unnerving or not unnerving? Is that volcano? Ha ha ha! Excellent, excellent. What say you, Mayor Mabel? What do you think of Ganser Castle's master chef? Is his cooking not on par with that Fawn and Bowser's Anterosi restaurant? Anterose? Yeah, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I almost want to try hiring him away. Ha 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 ha! You're not the first to say such things. And what of you, Zin? Wasn't it? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Liberian cuisine though. Good, I'm glad to hear it. And you, young Bresses? It sucked! I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before. Extremely bad. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Ha ha ha, indeed, it is a genuine treat. I know Joshua doesn't like it. Let's go. Someone finally disliked me. It's certainly delicious food. And we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Ha 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 ha, very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the Ron incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir, maybe so. So, he forgotten about all of us, about us until his butler reminded him. I think that doesn't surprise me. Come, let us put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. You say that, but you sit in the head of the table. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy it to your heart's content. Your Grace. See, in my culture, if you don't wanna care about status and all of that, we all sit on the floor and eat together. If we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Yeah, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you, fine folk who represent the kingdom. And then we share the food in one big plate. So basically, there's no king. I use this celebration as the place to make an important announcement. And what might that be? I believe I will allow Colin Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. That's good. That's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? I don't think so, Mabel. That was too quick. Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems like that the terrorist plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they have been looking forward to it. But surely that is not all you wish to tell us. Right. If that were all, you could have just sent along a message. Haha. Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as was previously stated. However, given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authorities to her nephew. Duke Dinan sounds like a full BS to me. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it is only natural she had ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, might I add. Dunan, given that I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion, you are dumb. As the heir to the throne, the decision are mine to make. How terrible is Her Majesty's condition truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Isn't this far too serious? A matter to discuss at what is supposedly as a casual dinner? Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. Mayor Mabel, are you saying that you cannot take His Grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that, as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true, absolutely. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable, but we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. What festival? Her birthday? Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well, the issue is basically this. Once this becomes a common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we are telling the leaders first, to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdications of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any actions on the part of the Erebonians. You know what? I think you might be traitor here, Colonel. Are you working with Erebonian? Surely you can see what it is necessary to show a unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes all sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite a master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations. But you thought it would be best to inform us first so that we can prepare for any issues that may arise, correct? Haha, I'm glad to see that we have an understanding. If this all comes to pass, we're gonna find ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce it to the citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same right of succession? The Princess Claudia, right? Oh my god, do not know how to talk about that. Well, no doubt you're referring to Her Majesty Granddaughter Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. And I must say I agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. I'm gonna punch this guy in the face. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there is already interest from the royal families of a number of other nations. What? Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have two major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zin? Don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation you want outsiders hearing, particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making these announcements now? This is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allow Bracer to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. So you're saying that you knew the Bracer is going to win. Well, I've already discussed the idea of Her Majesty. Gotcha, I guess Libel's military and Bracers are on just as good of terms as historians say. This is because we lack the military strength of the Empire of the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here on the guild then. To the guild. No, you did not. In the tournament, you actually put your special ops team as well. You put some criminal in there, you put some... Well, I guess you did put like 2 other different groups of Bracer. And then he knew that that us will come there. He intended to tell all of the informations to us from the start. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I bet that was huge news for you guys though. Oh, of course it was. I can't believe things have gone this far already. Huh? Never mind. But really, what a shame. That food was so amazing that it practically melted in my mouth. I couldn't tell what that last flavor was though. Understandable enough. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to walk off some of that rich food as well? Huh? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played tourist a little while ago and now you want to take an after dinner walk? I sure don't get it. Must be a local thing. Probably for dinner he just sit until feeling sleepy and then go to sleep. Sit around, do nothing, maybe study a little bit. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out to take another site? There's a lot of historic architecture around here, you know. If the mood hits me, I may still give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. Oh, okay. You wanna sneak in and get some food? You gotta be kidding, you're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. That makes sense. I may go and hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. Okay, so we know where he's gonna be now. Food was amazing, but the conversation and flow of wine were much less so. So if you excuse me, I have some lost drinks. So I have some lost drinking time to make up for. Okay, fair enough. Sounds good. Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get in to see Her Majesty. First thing first, we go talk to the head maid Hilda like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the Queen. Fine by me. Yeah. Maybe we should talk to everyone first. Yeah, they surely have updated their dialogues. What a shock this banquet has been. Duke Dina's official a successor to the throne. Oh, if anything could bring on a migraine, it's that. As if it was a banquet to remember. And now my mistress have yet another worry to wrinkle her brow. Why is Leela have a portrait? I'm still questioning that. I guess she's like a very important, alongside Maybell. The colonel's points are all very logical and rational, but I believe it would be best to get the particulars from Her Majesty and Her Highness, the Princess, directly. That's true, yeah, I agree. Also, maybe it's like the game is trying to show Leela as one of the important characters aside from May and Maybell. It seems like I don't know how to. It seems like the game trying to show off is like this Leela is very very important, but I don't see her importance in this. May and Maybell can definitely come here alone. I don't know. May Claus, I can't believe the Queen's so worried she's considering abdication, and Princess Claudia choosing a husband at her age. She's 16, right? Even if events are unfolded, I think same age as both Joshua and Estelle. If events are unfolding so quickly, I hardly have time to react. I'm sorry, Claus. Maybe you oughta be a Santa. Since the castle blueprints are missing too. Oh my goodness, this is bad. What do they need with this? Hey, Libra. Well, I guess he can't say anything because special ops are everywhere in the castles already. Can you go report this to the Queen? This is bad. Someone's going to invade the castle. Probably someone from outside. Oh, it's you. What? Damn it. Colonel Richard. Haha, Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. Maybe face to face. That last time we saw one another was right after May Dalmor was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us. I realized that we exchanged a few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of a checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. Cassius Bright, how you find that out? Please understand, I'm not trying to show off the intelligence division's capability. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now. Huh? Pardon me, Colonel, but don't you have a meeting with His Grace? I don't mind being a bit late. Ah yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. What's up with you? Pardon me then. What's wrong with you, Amalthea? Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me. Joshua, what should we do? I don't see what we have much choice but to follow him. We don't have much choice. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to Headmate later. And this is always gonna be later. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. Unfortunately, we already know about this. I was assigned for a mobile unit that was under his command, and since that time I have found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally. Huh, he did. And what did you think of him at the time? To put it simply, he was a hero, and a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer. If I didn't know better, I said we were talking about two different people. So you were with our father during the 100 Days War? Yes. He was my CO, okay. Even now I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan that war started. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. This much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Libo would now be part of the Erebonian Empire. No way. Is that kinda hard to believe? Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen, so few knows of his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as the prime example of what a hero should be. He never said one word about any of this to me. Well, it's not really the kind of thing you tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that. Whose side are you on? And besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all of this or something? Well, I didn't know that he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest, I knew about vaguely. Vaguely? You're an accomplice? Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured a lot of it out. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about. I just don't get it. Well, when he comes back, he is so in trouble. Please excuse us. We didn't mean to interrupt. No. Seeing you like this, I'm actually a bit of a relief. When I found out that your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for himself after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that could help him recover. Colonel Richard. Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Oh, alright. Our apologies for making you so late. Not at all. You both have told me that the one thing I wanted most to know. And thus, I have no regrets. Huh? How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories. What? What is your plan, brother? Okay, what was that man and what has he done with Colonel Richard? What are you bumbling about now? It is that it's weird to hear him talking about that way. Estelle, he's a respectable man. It's normal. Even the villain respect him. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice. True, he doesn't sound all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. Okay, for now, we should probably put the issues of that aside. Yeah, I guess you're right. And I hate to say it, but I think that he might have been playing nice just because he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks that fooling a couple of kids is as easy as could be. Well, maybe you could call him the dumb officer. Sorry, don't you think that's gone a little too far? You might be right. Let me be the ones who mistrustful of others. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right. What? But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a brace's job is pretty much that, in fact. Okay, got it. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What the heck are you talking? The heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to get back and see Hilda. She's probably sick of waiting for us. Yeah, she should be in the mid-quarters. And Joshua's still hiding something from us. From Estelle, at least. Where's Zin? He's supposed to be here. I think... I don't remember where's the room is. It's not here. I think it's in the main hall. Yeah, this main hall, and then... here. Okay. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry. Sorry about that. Kinda got caught up by Colonel Richard. Did you now? He had some things to tell us about our dad. I don't think he has any idea what we are up to though. I see. Ah yes, the letter of introduction did mention that you were Mr. Cash's children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richard feels. Do you know our dad too? He used to come here when he worked as General Morgan's ID camp. I'm told that he was a school friend of the late Princess, Her Majesty's son. Oh, a friend of Claudia. No. Yes, Claudia or Chloe's father, late Princess Claudia's father. Yes, he was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. Ah, I wonder if that is an accident or not. Would that if he was still alive today, none of this would be happening. But that was 15 years ago. It hardly can be said that it's an orchestra something. But lamenting what might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching. We must make our preparations at once. Come on in, Shia. Oh hey, aren't you Shia, right? Yeah, thank you for remembering. You look well, Estelle and Joshua. I've been told of your current predicament. You won't find a more dependable child. She's a great help to us whenever the princess is in the castle. Princess Claudia? That shouldn't pose a problem. Thank you. If you're ready, you should go change into your uniform. The ribbons and the headpiece are tricky, so I'll adjust them for you. Oh no! Joshua gonna be a maid? Joshua gonna cosplay again? Yet again? What do you mean? I mean, Estelle surely gonna look cute. But Joshua... Estelle is going to need to dress as one of the maids in order to get into the royal keep. A little playing with the hair and you'll blend right in. Oh, I get it. Uniforms don't allow for much in the way of personalization. That should be ideal for sneaking in. Huh. Me, in a maid's outfit. I've been wanting to try one on since we first met Lila. Cute, breezy, and easy to move in. Well, if our uniform weren't easy to move in, they make the cleaning much more difficult. I thought so. Well, let's get this sucker on me. Why so excited? I'm glad you're in high spirit, but you need to remember your manners in front of the queen. You won't have me to lean on this time. Why not? You're changing too, aren't you? Uh, pardon? I mean, he did play the princess during the play at the campus festival, right? Is there really that much of a difference between the fancy dress and a maid outfit? That's different. It was a play. Can't appear before Her Majesty in women's clothes. Oh, you'll be fine. It's not at all shameful or anything. Besides, you is such a gorgeous princess. Not this again. Cut the jokes, will you? Hilda, Shia, help me out here. Say something. Oh, you're dead, Joshua. It sparked an idea in Hilda's head. And Shia. Anyone? I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. Shia, don't you have the extra hair piece designed for the princess? Yes, I've never been used. It's never been used though. He has that full dark hair, so it will probably look good on him. Oh no, rest in peace, Joshua. Hold on a second. Well, looks like a 3-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as a changing room. Wait a minute, I don't remember ever agreeing to changing. Get dragged. Alright. If I have to change, I can do it myself. Shia, you're not planning on using makeup too, are you? Kids this day. What? Oh, look at Estelle, she's cute. Ta-da! Hehe, what do you think? Looks like Daiwa Scarlet. In a maid form, because Daiwa is kind of like have a uniform of a general for some reason. Wait, General is someone else. General is Taketio. Daiwa has like a schoolgirl uniform, I think. Such a bright, active maid in training, and after only just coming to the castle too, you certainly have me convinced. And with the head down like that, no one will be any the wiser. Perhaps you like to work at Grand Castle for real when this is all settled? Well, you already work as business, so anyway. Come on, Joshua, get out here. No chance I can talk you out of this. Not at all. You're just making this take longer. Fine. You're impossible sometimes. You the blink too? Well, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome? It looks better on him than it does on me, and I'm an actual girl. A bit of makeup can make all the difference in the world. Please just say you're done. Okay, well, I suppose so. I'll show you the way to the royal keep. You need to make certain you watch me and learn how a maid handles herself. Yes, ma'am. Oh, we're finally gonna meet the queen in person. Yeah, this is do or die moment. We just have to stay focused and get to the royal keep. It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit. Oh, well, excuse me. This was your idea. I can't believe you've got the nerve to pick on. Sorry, don't get all mad. I'll treat you to some ice cream later, okay? I'm not like you. I'm not obsessed with food. Hey, I'm not obsessed with food. They get along so well, don't they? We're out of time. Let's get to the royal keep. Oh, I'm playing as the... You know, I've never seen this before in this game, where an NPC is the front. Like, you play as the NPC, as the front person. Let's go, my 211 save. It's at the roof, right? It's at the rooftop. Can I talk to someone? Oh, Zin. We gotta talk to Zin. What's this? What magnificent architecture! What fantastic design! And the castle's not bad either. Miss, I think I shall have a request a room cleaning post here. What? This seems like Hilda is messing around. We are showing everyone we are in the maid uniform. The guy is not even here anymore. Madam Hilda, Madame, what a long time it's been. Why, May, you look simply exhausted. There's no hiding anything from you, madam. I had some pressing business to finish before I left post, so I haven't yet slept. No one do at all. I have some incense sent to you right away. Good stuff that should have you out in no time. I believe you just got some in from the east only a very short while ago. Thank you for your kindness. Lishla said something. Okay. Let's just go up. Hey yo, make way, make way! Hilda, what business do you have with Her Majesty at this hour? I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. Spoons? The current situation means that Her Majesty is denied the right to even go about her daily life if she wishes after all. Such harsh words. Show these bits if you I don't recognize them. His Grace ordered me to hire on some additional staff to help. They have only just arrived at the castle today. Really now? Hey, you're pretty cute. Thank you. Boss. Huh? Why did I get a feeling I've met before, huh? Crap. Do you stare so hard at every young lady you see? Oh, you're dead. I do hope you're not thinking any untoward thoughts. I really think that His Grace and the Colonel who disapprove. Hey, it's not like that. We're the idiot of Royal Army, we wouldn't do that. All's well then. Now, will you please allow us to pass? See, there's only 2 guards here, we can definitely take them out. Instead of just doing this. That's probably not a good idea, right? Please go ahead. Okay. Oh, we are in. Let's go. That was intense. Thanks, Hilda. You're a real lifesaver. That was really well done. I'm just glad I could help. Now then, are you planning to change your clothes before going to see Her Majesty? If you'd prefer, I could just show you the way now. I think I'm okay as is. Boy clothes, now. Damn, Joshua, chill. You don't have to shout. Oh, for the love of, why are you always so self-conscious? What was wrong with what you had on? It's not an issue of self-consciousness. By the way, Hilda, is this room what I think it is? Can we call her like a Madam Hilda or something? Because calling her, I don't know. It's okay. It's probably okay. It is Princess Claudia's bedroom, but she rarely sleeps in the castle, so the room is all but unused. No kidding. But here the princess was standing to the queen. I guess it's gossip then. You'd have to ask Her Majesty for the full details. Her room is on the 2nd floor of the royal keep. I'll take you there. This is the Claudia room. Princess Claudia room. That's where we came in. Princess room. And then the Majesty room is probably up here. I see. There we go. See it. Forgot to save, but I think it's fine. We're not far from our previous save. Because I thought there's gonna be a fight here. Maybe not. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I've brought the 2 I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you kindly. By all means, enter as you wish. I'll wait for you here. Oh, I'm afraid. You two go in. Right, pardon us. I'm afraid. Oh. Queen Alicia. Hey, I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Ausles. Auslesey. Queen Alicia. I am the 26th monarch of the nations of Libur. I'm an Esther Bright. I'm a junior bracer of the Bracer Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Estelle and Joshua. I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Please have some and relax. Okay. I see. So Professor Rosales asked you to bring this information. A pitch black almond capable of negating all other orbital energies. And you see that the colonel has acquired it. The professor told us that you might have some idea of what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything? I have but a vague idea, but I did not think that the colonel ever knew of it. Perhaps I am worrying about nothing. But even so, excuse me, but what is this vague idea you have? I suppose there is no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Grand Sol. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. But this happens in the vicinity of the sewers. No far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might be a relic of the ancients that it functioned. Wow. So it was a bona fide artifacts then? Most artifacts I know of have lost their function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But every now and again, you find one that still functions, like May Delmon's family heirloom, and something like that is beneath Grand Sol. So what does that tell us about the gospel? Gospel is also the name of the black orbs that they were talking about, the one that can negate any orbs around, on orbital energy around. Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's function. Could it do that? Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifacts, or indeed why it was buried beneath the city. But it is beyond my imaginings how the colonel could know of its existence. Professor Rosa's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off the record. I see. In any event, it seems likely that trouble is on the way. Honestly, just as I start to think maybe the colonel might be slightly nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir up some trouble, that's when us bracers come in. We won't let him get away with whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. I expect no less from Cassie's daughter. You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty? He was a friend of my late son's and a great savior to the nation. Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests for me. Really? I didn't know that. I imagine that there are a great many things about him that you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you have not been told? Well, nothing super detailed. Perhaps that is the role that I am meant to play. Estelle and Joshua, will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh, yes, absolutely. It is no indulgence, Your Majesty. "10 years ago, in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reach of the Arabanian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, so that is something I must omit. The Empire used that event as a pretext for their invasion of Liberl. So began the sad times that will become known as the 100 Days War. Oh, we got comic, nice. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached as a Hacken Gate. In what seemed like scant moments, all of Liberl's become occupied territory, save for Gransel. It is said that the invasion force 3 times the size of the entire royal army. The reinforcements from Calvert were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Gransel too would fall. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities, the war changed in a way that none could have imagined. Patrol airships have just been deployed and were used to recapture Liberl's checkpoints, severing the Imperial Army's communications. The Royal Army then set about recapturing the major regions one by one using ships launched from Leiston Fortress. Zeiss, Rouen, Beausset, Roland, with their supply lines severed, the Arabonian force occupying each region was swiftly crushed. Sorry? Oh, that's him. And on the right is the Colonel Richard, and on the left, oh my god, I forgot his name. Morgan. Captain Morgan, yeah. And the one behind this plan for a counteroffensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright. It was your father who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Richard's superior officer. Afterward, with the intercessions of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the war was brought to an end. I think with treaty, right? But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in all of the world. Our mom. Lena, your mother, Estelle. The clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. That's Estelle. What followed, I am sure you know. Cassius was not even able to be by his wife's side in her final moments. No, I had no idea. And he believed that the military operations that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. I see. He's blaming himself. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up the path of the Bracer, all to stay with the only one he had left, you. And this time he swore he would be able to protect those he loved. That idiot. It wasn't his fault that Mom died. How could he even think that? Esther? Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me, and so I am sorry, Esther. I failed to protect your mother. I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you didn't need to apologize. You have protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and all the other soldiers who defended Liberl in the war fought so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for so I could live in it. You have nothing to be sorry about. Estelle, you have a kind heart and I'm grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now, more than ever, Your Majesty. However, that is why I do not wish you to put yourself in danger. I would like for you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter. What? But, but Julia, I mean Lieutenant Swartz asked us to help you. I thank you. I am grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassie's absence, I know of no apology that could have ever sufficed. I ask only that you go back to your home and Roland and wait for your father to return. But if I may, Your Majesty, the peace that restored and that you protect, though it has held firm, now trembles like a leaf in the breeze. Joshua, if the colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, and if he succeeds in making the new king of Libor, then what will become of that peace? I ask only that you consider that. Your Majesty, right when we became junior braces, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. After the Sky Bandit incident, we got that letter and the package, and we've been running all around creation ever since. It feels to us like our dads have been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend peace, so that everyone we've met and everyone we care about can go on living secure and happy lives, just like you, and just like mom and dad. I'm doing this because it's what I believe in, right? It's what I believe is right, and I really want to see it through. Estelle? It seems she was right about you. Huh? I too am ready. I would like for the two of you to carry my request to the Bracer Guild. Your Majesty? My liege will do whatever you ask. My request is for the Bracer Guild to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Among them is my granddaughter Claudia. It's Chloe. At this point, I'm surprised if Claudia is not Chloe. They gotta be joking if Claudia is not Chloe. Aha, so the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes, this coup d'etat started when I begged her as the successor to the throne. I see. In other words, Duke Dunan was out of the running. Yeah, though he is my nephew, he is possessed of a considerable number of character flaws. And in brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's future, I will have my granddaughter succeed me. Well, I don't actually know her, but I personally lean toward the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here. I think once we found the princess, I think Estelle will be like, oh, I definitely agree. No matter the era, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Well, ain't that right? Not to mention the memory of the invasion by a large power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It is hardly surprising that such a nation has taken root in the minds of some. Some, including Colonel Richard, I presume. Quite right. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him quite unawares. That, along with his passing of the information to the Duke, is what led to this coup, you see. This was all staged so that Liber will become a strong military power with the colonel ruling from the shadows. See. So army rules. That will never be good. Well, depends. Because people can no longer say something bad. That finally let us see the whole picture. So if Liber become a militarized country, what could happen then? A great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest. All the weaponry would be developed with the express intent of causing havoc on a massive scale. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted, and no doubt contracting Jaeger Corps would be made legal, which is not the case at present. Oh yeah, that's one thing. Oh no. Indeed, the colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies. I was gonna sneeze, but the sneeze gone. Okay. I thought that such proposals were born out of genuine love for for his country, but I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not at all that protects this land. We have sorry, I must have misread that. We have worked hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and trade with all the nations for the benefit of all. I feel the same way, Your Majesty. Makes sense to me. The colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic. Also, he's dumb. And so he demands that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Claudia's safe return. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Many people have had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare to oppose the colonel, but I am the queen, and I will not allow all that I have about my country to be destroyed simply because of blood ties. Still, she is my only granddaughter. I cannot simply allow her to die. Your Majesty, please try to relax. We hear and comply with your request. And she looks just fine, so she's not sick at all. We will see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her. But she has to abide by this Colonel Richard scheme because of the blackmail of the Claudia things. Princess abduction. Thank you, both of you. With the reassurance, I will do all I can to oppose the colonel's demands. Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? The gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiment, Estelle, but the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily on my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the colonel's true intentions with it. Okay. So we still don't know exactly what he's gonna do with that gospel. The orbs. Wow, what a totally awesome person. Super nice, both with a seriously strong will. I hope I'm ever one tense that cool when I get old. Cool. Do you actually just call the queen that? So she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country. I think the queen definitely is a bro. She's cool. Yeah. I really want to stop this coup thingy and help her. Stress a bit. That's definitely outside of Bress's jurisdiction. Well, first thing first, we do whatever we can, right? But you know, I'm still freaking out about what the queen told us about that. I wonder if she's got any more tidbits she'd be willing to share. Also, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with that? What is he doing right now? Is he attending to like a matter outside the country? Estelle and Joshua. Did he also got imprisoned? Have you finished changing? I refuse to believe if he got imprisoned by Colonel Richard. That dude doesn't deserve to be better than that. Oh yeah. And then we should return to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock actually. It's almost midnight. Well, is it really that late? Unless the coup d'etat is also what he wished. Is he gonna be the villain? I believe not. The queen spoke with us for a long time. If we stay any longer, it's up to make the gods suspicious. Okay, let's get out of here. We got everything. Can we get in again? Just in case. Save. Oh, wow. Well, now, I was wondering how Hilda managed to get you two in here. Now I see. The Zappies were a marvelous idea. You were so quite convincing. Estelle, Joshua, I haven't had such a wonderful day in a very long time. Oh, you make her happy. You must come again for tea. I like it if Claudia and Cassius could join us next time. We could all have a nice chat together. Let's go, let's go. Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda? I believe so. Just be sure not to do... Hey, Majesty, any further discourtesy. That's not fair. But please relax. We are patriots to the core. That's good to hear. Now I believe that we shall be on our way. But pardon me. By your leave. By the way, ladies. Oh shit. I don't think we ever got your names. May we ask them? Why are we freaking repeat all the name there? Lina. My, isn't that a lovely name? It has a pleasant ring to it. Thank you very much. That's our mom. And how about you, miss? Yes, you may call me Karin. Karin, you say? That's a very pretty name. You're too kind, sir. Karina? I'm rather fond of it myself. Are you now? Oh, right, we are with the special ops. My name is... Okay. I thought he was suspicious. But he just wanted to exchange names, it seems like it. I think this is about enough. I sense an ulterior motive at work. No, I mean at least not from us. Please be safe on your way home. So these are the gods? They gotta change the two ASAP. Well, it's too late now. We already got inside. How do you get down? Hold on. This? No. How? What? Here? No? Yeah, wait. Oh yeah, here it is. Well, aren't you, Mr. Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you took them your name. Hey, it was not. I didn't see you shying away from joining in the conversation. Sure, but that doesn't mean I was nervous. Kind of lost all my confidence there. Huh? What's all that noise about? Oh shit. Oh, straight to the Duke. Oh, Duke Dinand. Ah, the lady of the court. Hey, you mates. You don't look familiar. These are the two of the new hires whom I'm instructing. This is Lina, and that's Karin. Oh, thank goodness we came up with the name before. Good catch, Hilda. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them some extra training time. Philip, shut up, please. You're on our side, right? Butler Phillips, please. Don't give the look. Philip, I'm sorry. We are pal. Did he recognize us? Not good. Given how many times we've run into him, it'd be bizarre if he didn't recognize us. Come now, Philip. Enough of this staring. It's quite unusual to see it coming from you. Stiff upper lip and all. Shut up. Please pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes were playing tricks on me, it seems. Oh, thank you, Philip. I am dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy. Oh, it's no bother. Please don't concern yourself. You know, now that I stop and look, I must say that you both are quite lovely. You, with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look to you. Healthy. As for you, I personally think you look best with that raven hair of yours even longer. I'm honored. Yes. Lena, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening. Your Grace? Ew, I didn't want to serve him tea. I didn't think tea is what he wants to serve. Your Grace, your flirtations, while flattering, it's not. Best save for another time and place. All of the maids in the castle work directly in service to Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you've not forgotten. I know. Some folks simply can't appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time anyway. We will make sure it's not. We can set aside time for some fun then. Your Grace, please no more of this. I do not mind when you drink to excess, but you know how your libido gets such intense. In instance, I say this, knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for But I said I was just joking. Enough, I'm going to bed. As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there. The best thing for Estelle is nimble navigator and shrewd step. I maybe lone wolf a little bit. Whoa, alright, Lena. You just let me know if you have any problems, anything at all. I'll give you the best advice the future king can give. Thank you very much. Aren't you cute? Yes, good. I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. Did Dunan teach sprint corner? His kids will likely remember nothing of this. Come the morning. Please set your minds at ease. Is there any kind of skills that sound like drunk in the Uma Musume? I probably no. I should certainly hope so. I am truly sorry. Madam and young missus, I beg your pardon, but I must take my leave. Pretty sure he know. I feel so badly for him. Drunk skill? Yeah, is there any kind of skills like that? They have like a drunk team. That'll be perfect for Duke Dunan. He truly seemed to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. Oh, do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yeah, ever since we were children. Oh, they know each other for so long. But not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the ones he served. I see. He sure keeps like his nervous all the time, doesn't he? You know, at this point, I'm pretty surprised that Duke Dunan has Philip as his butler, and not a female maid alongside him. I'm pretty surprised at that. Philip doing a great job at serving him. So in Bard's-Tale, the bard gets an ability called Angry Drunk when she slams a mug of ale and then throws the mug at the opponent. That is perfect. Sounds just like the skill Duke Dunan would do. Unfortunately, I don't think Duke Dunan is like a playable. Yeah. Because I don't like him. And I'm pretty sure the game is trying so hard to make him dislikable. I'll bet that everything between the dukes and the colonel has him completely on edge. Do you like the Angry Drunk skill? Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying earlier about me being the popular one? The Duke certainly seems awfully fond of you. Brr, please. I like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Oh right, back to before. I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Well, you see, Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen should never request it in polite company. Huh? Come closer. Hilda whispered something into Estelle's ear. Psst, tea is something you wouldn't accept. I do because it's a free skill. Ah, okay. That's really good then. And yeah, slam a Markov in and then throw. Badass. Oh no. Now do you understand? Yes. Hopeless. Completely hopeless. Aww. Estelle is very innocent. Thanks for everything, both of you. If not for you, I don't know what we'd have done. Please, it was least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Oh, are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get a chance to serve her right that way. So kind and open, she's always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thoughts of her being held captive keeps me up at night. Do they hold them in the sewer? That sounds so unprofessional though. I understand well, you can rest easy now that we are on the job, we'll save her. Shall we be going? Where are we going? Don't believe any suspicions have been raised. Just keep alert until you return to your room. Or just go to our room, it seems. You never can be too certain how closely the intelligence division is watching you. Oh, I do hope the princess is doing alright. I should have gone with her. I think the drunkenness skill in Masume is probably a warning shot. I agree. Also, how did warning shot turns into what was the level 3 one? Anchor away. Sounds so random, just like a gold ship. Anchors away, yeah. Oh, I didn't know this place exists. Okay, cool. Oh, I might have found the door to the captives unintentionally. This is so weird. This place looks really weird. Okay, let's go back up. Restri area? Aha. Okay, that's not the way to go. I think we just go to our room, back. Just up here. Woman's voice. What may I inquire are you doing at this late hour? Ah. Oh shoot. Captain Amalthea. Hehe, good evening. I realize that you have been invited here, but don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be out walking around? We're just taking a stroll. Taking a walk. Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this, and we couldn't resist the urge to take a look around. Oh, that's certainly understandable. Well, warning shots is from the cannons and anchors. Away is indicating the ship is going to move. Okay. I got it. It's like before sailing, right? First we got warning shot, and then we got the anchors. So where were you half an hour ago? Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. I The warning shot is the last warning before you attack a ship. Oh, okay. That sounds more badass than the anchors way. The title at least, but the animation surely echoes with better. Oh no, kitchen, maid quarters, I mentioned. If I say kitchen, they would only think about we are trying to steal food or like trying to get some more food, even though we are just have a dinner. If you say maid quarters, we have no business in maid quarters. We will get exposed if you say that. Administrative room is dumb. Do not say that. Royal guard room, obviously. Cellar. Cellar is red flag. Do not say the first cellar. So it's either these two. I think kitchen. Do you want me to teach you more ship terms? Well, if you want to, yeah, sure. Wow, this is tough choice. Okay, if we say maid quarters, what kind of excuse we can give? Maid. We just want to see the maids. No, that's not gonna cut it. I think kitchen. But no, I don't know. Cellar. I go with kitchen. Oh, that's strange. I was making my rounds through there, and I never saw you. Shoot, there. Well, come, let's not waste this time. Let's not waste time on games. Actually, I've received reports of your going in and out of the maid quarters several times. We could have said that. Dang it. Do you not think it's a bit of odd to be looking around in that particular place? What? You don't think that questioning someone like that when you already have the facts is a little cruel? Well, I think that's always the technique to, what do you call it? To detect if people lie. I'll take that as a compliment. So, what business have you in the mid quarters? I suggest you answer honestly. While we. Oh, Western and Joshua, you've been here the whole time. Zin. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Oops, hey, sorry. And hey, if it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice, some luck that we met up again, eh? I suppose. Oh, Amalthea! It's flustered with Zane. So, what's going on? My students here causing any trouble? Student? No, said that they were in the mid-quarter for a while. I merely wanted to know their business, simply as a security precaution. Precaution my ass. Yeah, I totally gotcha. I just sent them off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey, Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? Yo, good save, Zin, good save. No, the cooks aren't back yet, I guess. We want to ask the maid if there was any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck. Oh well, I'll have to do without, I guess. I have to do it without that, I guess. Just had a great idea. Hey, I just had a great idea. You wanna come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with drinking like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding. But I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand? Of course. What, Captain Amalthea is afraid of Zane or something? What is this? This is weird. The crow's nest is the highest point of the ship. Oh, I know that. I know the place where people like use the binocular. to check out the surroundings. The mast where the lookout stands. Wait, that's the lookout stands. And the poop the poop deck is where the navigator sails from. I see. Okay, that's very good information. I like poop deck. Haha, very good then. Now if you'll excuse us. Ah, denied. Oh well, might as well just go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. Nice one, Zin. Thank you. Looks like we managed to convince her at least. What? Zin, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. No way, your face had even gone all red. Even gone all red. He focused on making his blood circulate better. But that's possible. Which really looks like he was intoxicated. Well, I guess maybe MLT are just afraid of a drunk person. It's done with some kind of a Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? Huh, I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Save your bacon, as the saying goes. Huh, you're an evil, evil man, Zin. Okay, sure, you did help us out, but you also surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So, what's the story? What story? I would have thought it would be obvious. The story of you meeting with the queen. Shit, everyone know. Oh, wait, what? How did you... Did Elnan tell you something about this? Who's Elnan? Who's Elnan? I forgot. Who's Elnan? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I? Wait, I forgot who that is. Dang it, I'm sorry, I forgot the character. Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. So how much do you really know? I guess it's finally time to show you this. Zin produced a letter from his pocket and handed it to Estelle and Joshua. What's this? Oh, Elnan is the one, the bracer at the front table, right? I think. Yeah. I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there, read it. It'll explain a lot. Okay. Dear Zin Vatek, I hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. Let me guess. This is Cassie's bride letter. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me into Imperial territory. However, due to the fact that the unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Libel, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. I knew. Unusual forces seem to be influencing matters. Okay. This is what I must ask a favor of you. Could I persuade you to come to Libel and help out if they need it? Since you haven't been to Libel before, perhaps you could ask of it as a recreational trip. There is a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It will make a fun camouflage. I realize that this is sudden, but if you can do it, I will be most grateful. I'm intending to return to Libel before the festival, so hopefully we'll be able to have a drink together. You know what? Cassius Bright reminds me of Kazama Shintaro from Yakuza 0. He basically has a whole plan for his adopted son, the whole game, while he's getting imprisoned. He knew everything from the start. He planned all the main plot. I feel like this is what Cassius Bright is doing. He already knew everything and is already a few steps ahead. He planned all the main plot for us, the main character. The small boats that you might sail to shore is sometimes called a Dingy, is that right? Dingy? Which is also a summer Olympic event. The small boats that you might sail to shore. Ah, okay. Why don't you call them boats? Why don't we call it the small boats, not dingy? Dinghy. 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 Sounds cute. Cass is bright. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They are currently apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to build them out too much unless it seems like they really need it. So that actually asks you to come to the boat. There's a lot of names for small boats. Is there motorboats? Jet ski? So that actually asks you to come to Libel, which means he's in Erebonia now. That's the long and short of it. What it means is that you were in cahoots with him all along. That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owe Mr. Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvert. This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again. I suppose. When did you realize that we were his kids? I had a feeling from the outset once I saw Estelle's technique of a bow staff. Nice. I asked Kirika about it and that confirmed it. Yep. It would have been nice if you said something about it at all. Okay, there's a lot of names for small boats like schooner, sloop. Hold on. What's with all with the double O? Sloop and schooner. That's very informative though. I wouldn't know. Wouldn't known about it. Ooh. Nice. If I saw this picture, I'm just gonna call it boat. Oh, look at that. It's a sloop. Nah. It's a boat. Okay. We have been worried sick, wondering where that's been. I know, I'm sorry, I haven't said anything. But I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Still, you're definitely his kid, alright, if you can pull off a job as big as sneaking an audience with the Queen. Suppose so. So, that still doesn't explain how he knows we meet the Queen, though. Right? He knows this much, it wouldn't hurt to tell him everything, right? How? I agree, it'd probably be best to fill in on everything. It is a bit of far-fetched to say that we could put an end to this whole situation on our own after all. Yep, we gotta consult some adult opinion in this. Estelle and Joshua thought of how they had managed to speak directly with the Queen, as well as the Queen's request to safely rescue Princess Claudia. I see. I thought something seems something a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then, I'll help you out with the little request. What, you will? Yep, I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please let me help. Okay, we'll be glad to help. We'll be glad to. Thank you once again. Now we sleep. Oh, hold on. Let the music cook. It seems like a remix, but I can't. This might not be a remix. This might be a new OST. The OST is just basically playing with that one particular piano key. Yeah. Okay. What is this place? I never would have imagined that something like this even exists. Whoa! Hold on, where is this though? Why is this crack everywhere and then there's symbol? It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, if you'll be so kind as to show us the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir. Oh, what the heck? This is Final Fantasy. Whoa. Is that some kind of a mechanical monster? Well, so this must be Archaisms. Hope I say that right. Whoa. And weak. Estelle can boast off the heck out of him. Holy shit. He took out that thing in one stroke. Stroke? Isn't that slash? You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you have studied under the Divine Blade himself. The Divine Blade. So how good Cassius Bright is. That people call him the Divine Blade. I am humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I must forge this kingdom's future with my own 2 hands. Let's cut his hands, so he can forge the kingdom with his leg. My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approach for our beloved Libel. I expect only the best of each of you. By your orders, sir. We of the Special Ops will work as a one for the colonel, for the glory of Libel. For the glory. Boo. We are back here? Okay. Yeah, okay, this is Elnan. The guy that I thought is a girl. Well, from the portrait, I couldn't tell. I understand the situation. You have both performed admirably. I'm amazed that you were able to deliver the professor's message to Her Majesty in person. We just got lucky is all. The real question is how much longer is a luck going to be on our side? Yeah, well, we're really going to have to stay focused. If you understand that already, then there's nothing more that I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for a job well done. Rank me up to. 10 plus 2, 20,000 Mira. Still second class. Now then, Zane, it was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-rank bracer like yourself. No need to even ask. Even if I didn't have a debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand by idly in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end. I know we could count on you, Zin. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's a rank signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks, ranging from G on the bottom up to at the top. No, where's the SSS? So he's the highest rank you can get. Wow, I never knew you were such a badass, Zin. Well, he fought with his fist. Obviously, he's a badass. I may be a rank, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A rankers across the continent. Oh, is that a Hokage? But above that, there's an informer. Hey! I was just talking about SSS. There is an S rank. Is that 1%? That one's only granted to Bracer who successfully resolve issues on national scales. Ah, we know who that is. And there are only 4 of this. Oh, that's probably gonna be SS. If S has 4, only 4 of those on the entire continent. Oh, I'm not sure I even want to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? Okay, one of them 4 is Master Cassius. Okay. Estelle, stop being so shocked. We already know he's so awesome. Okay, Joshua, you're not going to tell me you know about this already, right? Right? Sorry, but yes, I did. He served a magic case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I think we talk about this time and time again. I thought, Estelle should have picked this up. When Master Zin already said that there's only 4% who solve international issues, I swear it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army Soldiers, Hidden Hero, Divine Blade, S-Rank Bracer. If he's really so damn awesome, then it sure would be nice if he'd come back and take care of this case. You may be right. If he were with us, perhaps this would never have escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible. Joshua, what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole change of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as if whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. Where is he gone? And why can't he be here? At least it's just an impression I have. So what you're saying is that, well, we know now that he's at the Arebonia Empire, but why still remain mystery. So what you are saying is that the coup was planned around his departures for the Empire. Am I correct? No, I'm sure that will be overthinking things. I can't think of anyone who could possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing he was being used. They have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off. Well, yeah. I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close. I don't think that Colonel Richard could have even managed to pull the wool over his eyes. The wool sounds like a shit name. More likely, it's just that 2 major events happen to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I am resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of the Grand Branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Bracer Guild. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The 3rd article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore the Majesty's request, however, so we must act, but we are no match for the Royal Army as we are. Can we gang with the Royal Army? I asked the cooperation of all the Bracers in Council, including Zin, of course. Okay. If we come in conflict with the Intelligence Division, we'll need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have the cooperations of the other branches, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today. Ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activity. I'm seeing a lot of articles for that game you mentioned, where they unguarded the gacha. I've never seen any more articles about it after that one. After that Twitter post. I think it's out in the October, same month as the Cinderella Grey Season 2 come out. I don't know, I'll give it a try. I will give it a try. Is there any new news about the game? Any update on the unguarded gacha? What? So basically, it amounts to martial law. So the enemy is finally moving as full tilt. Okay, this may be to stifle any activity on the part of any Royal Guardsmen in hiding as well as ourselves. If you're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'll have to do with it the resources on hand. We'll have to do it with the resources on hand. Oh, fun, but we're up to it. So, do we have a solid idea of where the prisoners are being held? That's been on my mind for a while now actually. I believe the most likely place to be the Herbe Royal Villa. Elnan, I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember where that is. Even though I'm pretty sure I have been there. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, it's at the place before we enter Granso. Yeah, I remember. I just saw a headline. They said they erased the gacha to make the game good. I don't know about that though. Still too early to judge. Good game, good. They could carry the game if the story is good. Cause I enjoy good story, even for a free gacha predatory game. I believe the most likely, okay, Erbe. That's the building in the forest, right? It would make sense. If the soldiers are using it under the pretense of counterterrorism, few would question it. And I can imagine they want to lock a lady of the royal family in a cell in Liston Fortress. Considering it's the army we're going to be going against here, I lacked a more solid confirmation, however. If we assault the wrong place, we'll have hell to pay for it. Precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any braces currently in the royal city. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you could gather while doing so? We much appreciate it. Oh, can we finally see Kira again? Oh, I miss Kira. And then a gate. And then all of the others, the other group. Yeah, you can't expect me to remember all of the other races' name. Like you said, I'm only here for Cinderella Grey. That's right. I only watched like another 2 episodes last week. So yeah. It's pretty slow progress, but at least there's some progress. Finally got to meet Tamamo, but Tamamo has no interaction with with the Augury Cup yet. Augury Cup. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with a reporter, correct? Yep. Oh, you mean Niall? Yeah, we should see if he's picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who are in hiding. If we can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia. She helped us with an invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So, off to the cathedral then. There are 4 other braces in the city: Kurt, Gran, Karna, and Annalise. Oh, there we go, that's the gang. I forgot all of them. Check the bars and the usual hangouts. They will also be in the hotel. Okay, so it's either bar or hotel. Get all of the bracer, and then what did Elnan say before? I don't remember. See them, please instruct them to come back right here. Sure thing. Alright, yeah, off we go. Where? Bar, shop, inns. And then reporter, yeah, and then Niall. And then we have to go to the church as well to meet with the Julia Schwartz. She's scouting the races. Yup, she's scouting. Special Ops should have some big egos in them for being the new guy. Piss me right off, right? Oh my god. It's grand. Well, if it isn't the big bad champions. Hold on, what was that? I hope you guys spend the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Do you eat anything good? Nah. Yeah. Nah. But that's not what we are here to talk about. Oh, something on your mind? Spanish tradition and the Queen's request for Gran? And holy crap! You're not pulling my legs, are you? We're not. Every word is true. Oh, should we just pour everything on him? I'll just take my reputation on it. If Zin, the immovable, is moved by this, that's all the proof I need. Okay, I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. Let's go. Thanks. We'll all be meeting at the guild house to plan our strategy as soon as possible. So if you please, head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. And who's this? Are you someone we know? Spencer. Well, I hope you have a good time, Spencer. Check that one. We literally have to check every shop, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no one's here. What a surprise. Do you have any good? What? What's that? Oh, impede one. Alright. Should be another green shop. Wait, why am I always directionally challenged? Should go north, not south. This is the inn. Should be one of the. Wait, this is where we came from. What the? Okay. Should be there. Oh, the other being hotel, right? We should go to the west, I think. Oh, Karna! Hi, Karna. Hey, look who it is. Oh, you've got old man Zin with you. What's going on? Well, it's a long story. Uh-oh, sounds serious. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? No, we're pulling your hands. I must admit, I did find it a bit odd. I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports and such have been shut down. So, what do you want with me exactly? We need to get everyone together, formally a plan. So if you would, please meet us at the guild. Gotcha, I'm already there. No, you're not. See, I see you there. I still see you. Okay. I think west. Oh, this is Cathedral, my bad. What is this, Julia? Wait, where's the hotel? Is it east? Oh, I'm so confused. No, this is Sister Noah. Let's go east then. What is this? Only a shop. Oh no, it's at the north. Yes, I just remember. North block. They have 4%, right? So far we got 2. Where was the other they said? I probably can check it in the journal log. Good. I wish I could remember that I'm a little better. It's like this thick fog blanketing the whole thing. What's blanketing you? Oh, hi, Kurt. It's good to see you here. Hi, Estelle. Hi, Joshua. Oh, Zin is with you. Didn't you know that we were going to that dinner party at the castle yesterday? That was when the two rookies took out a pretty major assignment. What major assignment? I think it's best if we tell you more or less the whole story. Right? You serious? Of course we are. That's why we really use your help. No, that's not it. I admit I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you, but the black omen that the colonel has, it's real? Good. What's wrong? You look awful pale. Wah! Wah! Whoa. What in the world? Step away from him. Huh? Oh, bong. Shit. Lift. Oh, he's about to get. What was that? Mind control, right? Maybe. What was that? You didn't even touch him, and he he got electrocute. This is a special spirit channeling breath technique. It allows the user to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact. Yeah. I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. How are you feeling? Well, actually a lot better. Can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it's coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright. So what do you remember? Didn't I say before there was an accident around 3 months ago? You lost your memories while you were working around. Oh, yep. Yeah, someone had asked me to check up on those men in the black outfits, and then I took something suspicious from them. It was the blackout man. So the person who gave you the assignment, yeah, it was your father, Cassius. I wasted no time in packaging it up and sending it to him, but it was sent to us. That's really as far back as I can remember. So the K on the package was you. Yeah, I think I also remember there being a note that said to have Professor Rosas analyze it. I get it. The package was delivered to you too. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that happened after you sent out the package? Yeah, after I left the port, someone called up to me, and then it's not good. It's all still one big blur. Probably best off not pressing your luck. It's likely to just cause strain that you can't handle yet. Yeah, right. I'm really just amazed that I was able to remember anything at all. Okay, which brings to a bigger question. Who would have done this? Maybe the special op guy? It's possible. The guy with the helmet. How do you forgot his name? They did us that nasty poison on a gate draw. It's as if they are manufacturing and testing new drugs. Maybe they've made something to cause memory loss. Now there's a cheerful thought. Plus, there's the Sky Bandits boss and Mayor Delmore to consider. Yep, they probably got the same thing. We have to be really careful. I'm sorry, I don't have anything really useful to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. But are you sure you'll be okay? Sure, my memory may be like sieve, but physically I'm fine. I owe you for your help, so please allow me to make it up to you. If you're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work out a strategy, so now, let's make better guild. Alright, you have my thanks. I think we have to find Annalise. Where is she sitting? Give me a clue, please. I don't remember the last place. Bar, weapon shop, hotel. Okay, we gotta find Niall first. Well, not really. Cathedral. I think we have to go find another source. I don't remember the other place. Are they going to the cathedral? What are buildings? What are the buildings? I think I go to the Orbo factory. To the east block. We only have the market here. I'll try the market maybe. Hey, there she is. Well, if it's Zin and the new recruits, back from the castle already? Well, yeah, I guess we are. Anyways, could we have a moment of your time? You hear something juicy you're looking to share with me? Well, if by juicy you mean spit your juice, all of in shock, then yeah. It's a real juice bomb. Oh, you have my undivided attention. Should we be talking about this here, or should I be sitting down for it? Oh. Just to make it absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things could get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help. Let's see. Sorry, my head is a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. I don't really get all of this, but you want everyone to make up at the guild house, right? Right, Elnan will fill you in on all the details. Okay then, I'll go there see what's up. You know what a progress though? Annelies didn't call us rookie anymore. Let's go. So we go to the Nayo. No, it's not. I think it's on the west. The reporter buildings. Wait. Pretty sure there's a there's a way. Let's see, I think it's among these buildings. No? Yeah, this is. What are we on about? This is weird, Chief. We haven't heard anything in 2 days. Well, he does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking for the next big story. Oh no, what happened to him? I told him to be careful the other day. But given how close we are to a state of martial law, I don't much like that he hasn't contacted us either. Oh, hi guys. Hello, Dorothy. Pardon us. Oh, it's you. Perfect timing. Good afternoon. We are here to talk to Niall, but I'm guessing he's not around? That's what we were just talking about. Actually, Niall hasn't shown up here today or yesterday. No word from him or anything. Huh? Yesterday or today? We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago. When he got a call something? You gotta do something? Really? What do you mean really? You gave us in the message to meet him. Oh no. We came here to talk to him after the semifinals. Oh, right now that you mention it. So did he say anything to you? Like where he was going? Somebody just called him. Right, I remember what happened. We got a call from someone that he said he had to leave. Are you serious? Yes. We haven't seen him, we haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Oh no, I can't believe Naya's dead. I like Dorothy now. What? Who said he was dead? Today when all the airline and traffic get shut down. Everything was normal yesterday though, so maybe he went to another province. I already inquired if the landing port's passenger registry and there was no sign of him. So I figure he has to still be somewhere in town. You two were the last ones to see the reporter's fellow. Weren't you talking to him about something for a news article? Huh. These are the time we live in. Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. What do you think, Chief? I certainly can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of the intelligence division, they monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is. Oh. Yeah. Truly. Which means that you can't get much information for your stories. But it's in the reporter's nature to want to get as much as possible into the hands of the readers, I see. So he went to check out a news site that the intelligence division hasn't started censoring yet. What was the last thing he told us about? I think it was about arranged marriage, yep. I think same goes for the Julia and Kaine history too. Hey, no. Not their history. It was for the marriage princess. Sion Sky is September 7th. Whoa, let's go. That'll be big. Why Uma Musume is really hard to get carrots? Did you notice that? I mean, I still have a lot of race I haven't won yet. All of this can get me like 100 each. All of the trophy. But still, it's kinda hard to get pulls. They need to give more. And the Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party. Oh, Niall told you about that too? It'd make a hell of a story if it's true. He mentioned having to get some evidence at any cost. Haven't decided if it's hot yet or not. Well, that it seems to me that way. Because if I were gonna compare it to say Honkai Star Rail, right? Every patch we would have get at least 20 or 30 worth of pulls. But then again, Honkai Star Rail has the endgame stuff, right? The Uma Musume not yet. So sorry, subjective right now. You get 10 pull per week? How? You do? I see. Because to me, I have been saving for like a few, like 2 patch now. Well, can we call it patch? I think yeah. I only got like 6,000. That's only 40 pulls. Maybe my mind is messing with me. I don't know. It feels slow to me. How did a reporter like Niall even learn about something like that? I'd have thought that something like that would have been known only to the royal family. Well, he did say his friend is someone who works in the Elbe Royal Villa. Completely off the record, but the terrorists are supposedly after the princess. So she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety. I knew it. How did she know? He and the village lived it. Maybe the person he was talking to was his friend in the villa, which would mean that Niall probably there too. Oh man, you don't say. Well, if I know Niall, he probably tried to worm his way in for an interview with the princess. And then, and if the soldiers saw him, they'd have arrested him on the spot. Niall, true to his nature. No, Niall's a gooner. I mean goner. Not gooner. Why do you keep coming back to that? But it has some... but if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy. Yeah, I'm betting that he has. I'm betting that he and Princess Claudia are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do you people know? Do you have inside information about what's going on in this city? In all of Libo? Sorry, but we really can't talk about it. Just let the Bracer Guild take care of Niall. If he has been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released. Alright. Please do whatever you can. Please, you guys. You gotta bring Niall back. Leave it to us. Yum. Hey, who's that though? Oh, it's just the guy that I've talked to. Okay, so next, we'll go to the cathedral. Cathedral of Pontiff Sliven. Is this? I don't think this. I think it's this. But I've already been here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me in. Boo, nothing. Wait, what is more? I thought that was Bishop Reveal. Bishop Reveal. What did he say? Okay. I thought that was important for a second. Just kidding. Oh wait, there's another room. And who might you be? Archbishop Current. We are members of the Bracer Guild, I mean. We were looking for our sister Ellen. Who are you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her then? Is her none? You know. He's asking if we know her real identity and stuff. We are here with the information she asked us to find. I'm sorry to say she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left. Alright, I need to crash. I'll catch you later. Alright, catch you later, JC. Have a good rest. Not gonna be long after this. I might not even go to the next quest line. We gotta group everyone in the Bracer Guild and then call the stream there. Alright. Where to? I mean, do you know where she might have gone? If only I did. I've been close with the royal family for many years and she's always regarded me as a friend and confident, but this time she refused to give me any details. She no doubt wished to keep the church from getting too deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry though. She had a light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair, but for a more noble cause. Well, that's good at least. But the thing is, we kind of need her to stay in touch with the royal guardsmen. While begging for rain in the desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. The best thing we can do is probably keep an eye out for other royal guardsmen. Not the most efficient plan, but that seems to be all we've got. You seem to be between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Always remember that ideas help those who help themselves. Do all that you can, and ideas will surely take care of the rest. Hard and honest work will always lead you down to the right path. Alright, Archbishop. I'll see you again. Yo, is this room? No? Okay. Is this room? No? Okay. Wait, so what did he say? Okay, so we can't do anything about it. And Ananias also, we can't do anything about it. So I guess what's left what's left is going to the Bracer Guild and I guess start our scheme. And more like a plan. Start our plan. Planned. Yo, what's that? Okay. Boo, you got nothing good. Bit of a save. Okay, there we go. Ah, where's everyone? The other bristles are already assembled. Have you heard from the Royal Guardsman or the reporter? Sorry, sir, no contact. But we believe we've gathered the intelligence we need. I see. We can conclude with certain then that the Princess Crowder is inside the villa. Yep, absolutely. It's unfortunate that you were unable to make contact with the Royal Guardsmen, but at least we now know that they haven't been captured. Shall we get started then? Yes, we need to start working out the details of the rescue operations. Oh, we start right away, okay, I guess we're doing it now. Are we all up to date on the pertinent details of the Intelligence Division's plan query back then? Given this information, we should consider ourselves under contractual obligations to Queen Alicia. I can barely believe what I'm hearing. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing someone was amiss sooner. I was suspicious of this special ops troop from the very beginning, but I really trusted Colonel Richard. And he was behind the Sky Bandits and Mayor Delmore. We got completely snowed. And we can't let them get away with it, that's for sure. Can you all be counted on to cooperate in this assignment? Damn straight. Just lead the way. I owe these guys some black eyes. Okay. Rhyme unintended. I owe these guys some black eyes. Nice. Count me in for sure. This is gonna be good. We've got a strong allies. We'll prevail without a doubt. Now, let me explain the details of this mission. We have to move fast, as there are lives at stake here. It's not the most elegant approach, but I believe taking control of the villa through a frontal assault is our best options. We don't have time to try and find some route to infiltrate, so I guess that's the only option we got? Okay, how will we be divided? We'll split into two groups, a decoy and a rescue team. Estelle will be decoy. The decoy team will draw the attention to the main force. With the rescue team makes its way into the villa. Actually, Zin can be the decoy. Maybe Zin and Estelle make it double. Remember though, we are dealing with the Intelligence Division Special Ops here. If I may, I'd like to suggest we also add an ambush team to aid the decoy team and a second decoy team to assist the rescue team. Good idea. Oh man, we are really teaming with teams here. But why do we need those? Okay, Estelle, you gotta be the decoy team. The ambush team will lie in wait until the decoy teams draw out the enemy forces, and the boost team could attack at once. Meanwhile, the second decoy team would attempt to break the enemy's ranks, allowing the rescue team to enter the villa more easily. I see. Ah yes, I guess that's a good point. Evens the odds a little bit. But do we have enough members to spread among 4 squads? No, we don't. We've contacted other guild branches, but with the airship grounded, we're pretty much on our own. We cannot see Skira. Well, crap. If only we had Skira and a gate. However, I agree with Zin that trying to carry out this operation with only 2 squads is risky. We may need to re-examine the strategy. If numbers are all you lack, maybe we can be of assistance. Yo, Lieutenant. Well, now if it's in sister military. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I am Royal Guardsman Sub-Commander Lieutenant Julia Swartz. The Royal Guardsmen are here at your disposal for this operation. Let's go. +1 strength. Understood. Your participation will be most invaluable. I count 9 soldiers in your squad, including yourself. My remaining troops are incognito, stationed all throughout the city. Oh, okay. They can be the ambush. I can assemble them within the hour. That's great, but Lieutenant Swash, how do you know we are going to try to save the hostages? We tried to find you at the cathedral and tell you, but you had already disappeared. Oh, did you? Oh, I apologize. All I knew was that you had accepted the Queen's mission. I found out last night. Last night? We only just met with the Queen's last night ourselves. Yeah, I'm aware of that. We have sources for military intelligence of this sort. Is that Hilda? All that matters now is that Her Highness gave us the order to assist, and we are happy to do it. Sources? I want sources. Can I share some of yours? I don't. Let's leave it at no, Estelle. More importantly, the Guardsmen assistance will give us the extra forces we need to shield the ambush and support teams. Okay, indeed, with this additional manpower, I believe our chance of success have increased exponentially. And with extra manpower secured, we should start deciding on the teams immediately. Roger that. You need 2 decoy teams, right? I believe 5 of my troops should be sufficient for one of them. Okay. Okay. The lieutenant team is gonna be one of the decoy team. Okay, I say those Royal Guards uniform should definitely catch their attention. My thoughts exactly. We'll target the intelligence division's aerial squadron stationed just on the outskirts of the Airbear scenic route. Okay. Wait a second. Aerial squadron? You don't mean... I'm afraid she does. It's on the scenic route, Scouts kids. Now that you mention it, there is a stretch of land up there. That's been completely blockaded. According to my intelligence, there is only a skeleton crew of guards stationed there. If we attack, they will have no alternative but to call the villa for reinforcements. Oh, I got it. That's some good decoying right there. And then when the reinforcement shows up, the ambush team pops in, then take them all outright. We should form the ambush team then. I knew all these years of hunting down monsters in the bush to pay off one day. And we've got a gunner too. We're able to handle this no problem. Nice. Alright, 2 teams locked down. Now for rescue and decoy 2. I think the second decoy should be comprised of my Royal Guardsmen. The special ops should definitely drop their guards more readily and to apprehend them. Okay. So that leaves us for the rescue team. All of the other teams will be acting to provide covers for us. Okay, ours will be the most important assignment on the field by far. This is no game, you're playing an actual role in the crucial turning points for our history. Make sure you're here up to the task. Jeez, no pressure. There's no need to worry, he will preserve. History favors the just. Besides, you guys are the Grand Soul Martial Arts competitive champions, and will be the one keeping the majority of the enemy's forces busy. Hopefully all you need to worry about are the hostages. Julia, Ellen, Zin, hi. We, Estelle, the words you're looking for is we. We can do this, and we will. You're right. You're so right. We're gonna kick some special ops. Special asses. That's the spirit. And that's the plan. The operation will begin at nightfall. We use the dark for covers. Once the operation begins, you won't have any opportunity to return to the city, so if you still have loose ends to tie up, speak it now or forever hold your peace. Man, this is getting pretty real. I will ensure that Her Highness is made aware of the plan. Alright everyone. Tonight. Here. Got it? Oh no, this is really serious, huh? This is getting real serious. We only have been playing for 74 hours. I was actually expecting more. Like at least 90 hours at this point. But that's okay. I'm pretty fast at this game. Just kidding, I think I'm slow. Okay, I think, but this is where I'm gonna call. Make another one just in case. Call the day here. Okay. We're gonna continue this heavy mission next time, next week, on Wednesday, same time, same day. But I still will be streaming tomorrow for. I'll be streaming Chrono Cross tomorrow. So yeah, I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Hopefully. Until then, take care. Thank you again everyone for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Bye bye.